Starter Pokemon is easily the most heated topic in Pokemon history. No matter what your opinion on starter Pokemon are, it's always guaranteed to be bad or wrong, because there's always one weirdo who likes Chikorita. So today, I'm going to make the objectively right opinion on every single starter Pokemon. And if you don't agree with me, well, that's expected because every opinion is wrong somehow. But first, if you do enjoy this video, then do please consider subscribing to the channel. Alright, we'll start with the original three. Some consider the best three. I disagree. I don't think it is. We'll start off my fella Bulbasaur. Now, Bulbasaur's easily my favorite from Gen 1, so he's going in A. I think he's really cool. It's as simple as that. He's a frog with a bulb on his back. That's why it's called Bulbasaur. It's cool. He looks cute. He's got a cool design, and his evolutions are good, but I'm not talking about evolutions in this video. I'm just going to be talking about the starter designs. That's why the guy that's next, Charmander, is going in F. Now, this is where you guys start disliking the video, but let me explain myself. He's got the worst design because you only pick Charmander to get the evolution Charizard. That's the only reason why you pick Chimchar. He's literally hideous. Compared to Bulbasaur and Squirtle, he is hideous. The only thing that shows that he's a fire type is the fire on his tail, and he's orange. But I don't even know what he's meant to be. You got a turtle, a frog, and a lizard thing. I'm not a big fan of Charmander or Charizard. That's probably why he's F, because I'm a bit biased. Squirtle. I like Squirtle. He's B pushing A. Top of B is what I'm going to say. He's top of B. Actually, he's in Smash Bros. He's going in A. He's a really good design. To be honest, he's probably joint with Bulbasaur for the best starter of Gen 1. I think he's just a cute turtle, and he's in the anime as Squirtle Squad, and he's in Smash Bros, so automatically that puts him up a tier. But that was Gen 1 done. You've already probably left a dislike on this video because I put Chimchar in F tier. Well, tough. Now we've got Gen 2. Chikorita. Alright, Cyndaquil. This is a tough one because I'm not the biggest fan of Cyndaquil because in 3D, he's hideous because he doesn't have his fire on his back, like, at all, unless he's, like, doing a move, so he just looks hideous. In 2D, he's always got this on, so he looks cool. I'm going to put him C tier because, I said, I'm not the biggest fan of Cyndaquil. I think he's better than Chimchar. I'm just not the biggest fan of Cyndaquil. It's as simple as that. Totodile. It's hard to put Totodile because at the end of the day, he's just a crocodile. He is my favorite from Gen 3, so he's going to go C tier as well. So Totodile goes there. In Project Pokemon, if you remember that on Roblox, Project Pokemon, it was way better than Brick Bronze. Don't even try me on that. When I was a young kid playing Project Pokemon, I would always pick him if I was playing the game. So for that, he goes above Cyndaquil. Gen 3. Now, this is easily the best generation for Pokemon starters. This is easily the best three. Trico's sick. I love Trico. Trico's gonna go B tier. I think he's got a cool design. Plus, he's in the anime. So he's got a good design anyway. I mean, he's T-posing in his artwork. So, I mean, that automatically puts him above these two. Torchic. Now, this was the person in Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. That was my first time playing Gen 3. I picked Torchic as my first Pokemon for that thing. So, he's going in A tier. Maybe pushing S tier. Oh, it could be the first S tier. No, he's not going to go S tier. He's on the brink of S tier. Torchic is one of my favorite designs for some reason. I just love the fact that he's just standing on one foot the whole time. He's so cute. The star Pokemon's got to be either a cool design and look really cute. And he does both of them. He's really cute. It's a fire chicken, and he's standing on one leg the whole time. And now we have the first S tier, Mudkip. I don't need to explain myself on Mudkip. Mudkip is so cool, and the shiny's good. It's a win-win no matter what. He's so cool. The community loves him. Mudkip, easy S tier. The design is brilliant. To be honest, the starter trios peaked here. No, I mean, it's fair to say these are easily the best three starters available. Like, they had to put these three gems in one game. Now, Gen 4 is not as good as Gen 3, but it is really good still. And my favorite from this gen is Turtwig. Turtwig's going A. I love Turtwig. It's a turtle with a sapling on his head. I love Turtwig. He's a grass turtle with a root on his head to show that a tree's growing. How are you not meant to like that? Like, that is probably the most creative thing for a grass type. He's going above Squirtle. Now, Chimchar. Now, a lot of you might disagree with me again here, but Chimchar's going in D tier. Chimchar's easily the worst Pokemon for Gen 4. Let's not lie here. That is a really boring design. Let's not let your nostalgia get in the way and the evolution get in the way. Chimchar is an orange monkey with fire on its tail to show that it's a fire type, which two other gens have done before it with Cyndaquil and Charmander. It's just a fire monkey, but he's kind of cute, so he goes in D tier. Piplup. Now, Piplup is good. He's also in the anime, and he's cute. They really hit and missed on this generation. Piplup's just really cute. It's a small penguin. Gen 5 might have had the best games, but it didn't have the best starter trio. I'm not the first one to say this. It's what probably the weakest part about Gen 5. My favorite from this gen is Snivy. I think Snivy's really cool because he's always smug on him, and I think he's the coolest out of all of them. He's got a bit of personality, which I really like about him, and he's got a cool design. He's got a little collar. He's always looking smug. It's like he always knows he's the best starter of this gen. Tepig, alright. Oshawott, I hate Oshawott. I think he's ugly. Now, I really don't like Oshawott at all. Like, I really don't. And Oshawott, I really dislike. I really do. And I don't know how he goes from this to what Samurott is. The only cool thing about him is that he uses his shell to attack. That's really it. Gen 6. Gen 6 was a bit weak for starter types other than you-know-who. Chespin. Now, Chespin's cool. I think his design's really cool. He's always yelling his evolutions. We're not going to talk about the evolutions, alright? This is just Chespin. And Chespin, I think, is really cool. He's always happy. He's doing a bit of a dodgy salute. I'm not sure about that, Chespin. Yeah, I think Chespin's cool. He's got a nice design. He's definitely not the worst one because the worst one's coming up, which is... I do not like Fennekin. Fennekin could be F tier because really all it is just a fox. You cannot tell me otherwise. It's a fox. That's all it is. And I put Chimchar in D tier because it's a monkey, but this is just a fox. And the only thing that shows that it's a fire type is that it's orange and red. That's it. If it didn't have the red things like coming out of his ears, you don't know it's a fire type, do you? You think that's a normal type. So for me, it's easily the worst one for this gen. And then we've got Froakie. Easy S tier, as you all knew. It's a ninja frog. How are you not meant to like that? It's so cool. And throughout all 3 stages of its evolution, it stays as a ninja. It was easily they had favorites for this gen, and it's an easy S tier. It's as simple as that. He's a ninja frog. Gen 7. Now, for me, Gen 7 has some of the most underrated games, because this was the game I put most time into, as this was my childhood game. So, this is where my favorite Pokemon and starter Pokemon comes from. As you know, if you've watched my recent video, I said Decidueye was my favorite Pokemon of all time. So that means Rowlet is my favorite starter Pokemon of all time, and arguably the best starter Pokemon of all time, even if I'm not biased. I mean, how do you meant to look at that and be like, yeah, that's not at least A tier? Look at him! He's so cute! He's got a little leaf bow tie on! He's got a little leaf bow tie! How are you not meant to find that cute? Like, that's an easy S tier. He's so cute. He's easily the best starter Pokemon, in my opinion. Remember, this is my opinion. This definitely isn't right for you, but this is my opinion. Rowlet's easily the best Pokemon for this gen and best starter Pokemon. And then we got Litten. Litten's alright. Litten's alright. I don't think it's that bad. I mean, Rowlet's definitely better. That's why it's in S tier. But Litten's alright. But Litten's cool. It's got a nice design. I like red and black. And surprisingly, it's the only fire Pokemon that uses red and black as a color scheme, which is really weird. It's what Fennekin is, but better, if you understand me. Because that's just a fox. That's just a cat. But it's better. Because it is. Alright? I don't have to explain it. Popplio. I don't think I need to explain myself about Popplio. Popplio is easily... If you pick Popplio in this gen, you're an idiot. This Pokemon is not good compared to these two. Like, these two carry the game, carry the starters. And then this one's just there. No one picked him. And if you picked him, you're in the same category as people who like Chikorita. Because nobody should pick him over Litten or Rowlet. It's quite literally how it goes, alright? I don't make the rules. I just enforce them, alright? Now, Gen 8. Gen 8 is probably the worst gen or starter Pokemon. Grookey. I like Grookey. I'm not gonna lie. I do like Grookey. I think Grookey's a C tier because I like him for some reason. For some reason, I really do like him. I love the fact that he just got a little twig keeping his hair up for some reason. I don't know why. It's just a subtle design, but I like it. All right? I just do. All right? Don't hate me on it. All right? So Grookey goes in C tier. Scorbunny, I think's the name. I like this Pokemon. It's the only fire type that uses white as the main color scheme. Like, no other Pokemon do that. And the design is really good. It's a football bunny. He has like a little plaster on his nose, which I really like. I like the design, all right? It's a good design for the starter Pokemon. It's easily the best one for Gen 8. Sobble. I don't need to say anything about Sobble. What is that design? What is it? It's not even said by its evolution. It's just ugly its whole way through. It's hideous. What is it meant to be? What is it trying to be? stop looking at me. Gen 9. Now, Gen 9, we've got Weedcat, Sprigagito. It's Litten, but worse. I mean, that's not an unpopular opinion, is it? It might be. It's literally Litten, but grass type, and worse. The only good thing about it is it's cute, and it's got a funny meme with Weedcat. So, it'll go C tier, and then we've got my favorite, my boy, my favorite starter Pokemon from this generation, my boy Fuecoco. Fuecoco, I love Fuecoco. He's just so goofy, alright? There's just not a single thought going in that tubby man's mind, alright? He's so tubby, there's not a single thought going on in his mind at all. Like, look at him. There is not a single thought going in his mind. There's not a single thought. And I just noticed this now. He's like an apple. His design is like an apple. That's cool. He's got like he represents an apple with his little head thing, and he's dumb as hell. All right, there's not a single thought going in his mind. He's just staring off into nothing. I love Fuecoco. He is my beloved. All right, I will fight anybody that says he's not S tier. All right, Quaxley. Cracks. Oh, he's not F tier. He's not F tier. D tier. Quaxley is. I'm not a fan of Quaxley. It's easily the worst one. He's a duck. Like the swan Pokemon from Gen 5. I can't remember what the swan Pokemon's called. The only thing that shows he's a water type is that he's a duck and he's got a water hat. And the water hat's quite cool. I gotta lie, I like the water hat, but I'm not the biggest fan of Quaxley. I'm really not. So there you go, guys. There's my starter Pokemon tier list. You probably disagreed with me, as you will with everyone else, because no matter what you do with starter Pokemon, you are always objectively wrong, no matter what. So if you did enjoy this video, then let me know. Let me know what your guys' favorite Pokemon are, favorite starter Pokemon they are in the comments. As you know, mine is Rowlet. That's my favorite. Let me know what yours is. And if it's Chikorita, don't talk to me, all right? Just don't talk to me. Thank you very much for the support on my channel recently. I hit 300 subscribers, and now we've blown past that to like 330 subscribers, I think. So thank you so much for the support. Means a lot. And if you did enjoy this video, then subscribe. And if you want to watch any more of my other videos, they're right beside me. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.